From airborne apartments floating above vineyards to snowy igloos and underwater villas, the world of hotels has long surpassed traditional expectations. You will find places where you can have breakfast side by side with giraffes, spend the night in a transparent capsule on a sheer cliff, and even feel like the pilot of your own airplane. Today, we invite you on an exciting journey through the most astonishing hotels on the planet. We guarantee that you will be so intrigued that you will want to watch until the very end, because there is something special hidden in each segment. Make yourself comfortable and enjoy the show. Let us begin with the moment when you wake up in the morning and see not the usual cityscape outside your window, but an enormous cliff stretching high into the sky. This is exactly how guests of Sky Lodge Adventure Suites in Peru live, in what is undoubtedly one of the most extraordinary places on the planet. The rooms here are completely transparent capsules attached at the summit of a mountain that rises to about 400 meters. The entire complex consists of 3 capsules designed for a maximum of 8 people. Each suspended dwelling offers possibly one of the most breathtaking views of the Sacred Valley. Each capsule measures roughly 7 meters in length and just over 2 meters in width. Inside, you will find a bed, a small dining area, and even a bathroom. If you suddenly feel a bout of claustrophobia, each capsule has an open rooftop terrace, an excellent spot to get some fresh air and enjoy the breeze from the mountain peaks. The transparent spherical rooms are held in place by a special metal framework and secured to the rock face. The road to this airborne hotel is also full of adventure. You can arrive by climbing steeply using rungs and ladders, or by hiking mountain trails and then descending on ropes. Naturally, Sky Lodge is not for the faint of heart. It is for true thrill seekers. Would you dare to spend a night in such a place? Conrad Maldives is not just a room or a suite, but a 2-level villa located about 16 feet beneath the surface of the Indian Ocean. Its name is Muraka, which in the local Maldivian language means coral. The Conrad Maldives Rangali Island Resort occupies 2 scenic private islands, surrounded by lush tropical vegetation, dazzlingly white sandy shores, and turquoise waters with coral reefs. The standard set of amenities grows into something truly luxurious: a private gym, your own bar, a separate pool, and even a butler's room. But the main attraction is the bedroom located underwater, offering a panoramic view of the depths of the sea. The above-water part of the villa gives access to a relaxation area where you can sunbathe and admire the ocean vistas. The structure of Muraka was meticulously designed to minimize impact on the environment. It was built on land in Singapore and then transported to the Maldives on a special vessel. If you wish, you can stay in floating villas in case sleeping underwater still feels too unusual. The island also has another unique feature, the Itha Undersea Restaurant, located right on the resort grounds. If you are ready to fully immerse yourself in this mesmerizing world, welcome to Muraka. The only downside: staying just a couple of nights will cost almost as much as a brand new premium class automobile. Giraffe Manor is a remarkable hotel situated in the heart of Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. Its history dates back to the pre-war era, when a wealthy Briton named David Duncan purchased a piece of land in Kenya and built a countryside hunting lodge in the Scottish style. Several decades later, the neglected estate was acquired by the Leslie Melville family, who discovered that a nearby subspecies of Rothschild's giraffes was on the brink of extinction due to increased economic activities in the region. To save these animals, the new owners established a special fund, expanded the territory, and turned their residence into a unique place for breeding giraffes. Over time, the estate was restored and converted into a hotel where you can feed the giraffes directly from your bedroom windows and even have breakfast with them. The Scottish-style house blended seamlessly into the African landscapes, and it now has 12 rooms, each with its own name and individual decor. The main highlight is close interaction with the giraffes. You can easily hand them treats through your room window, and they will amicably stretch out toward you for a snack. All proceeds from this unusual hotel go toward the protection and expansion of the giraffe population. So although the price is not the lowest, you are contributing to a noble cause. Guests receive not only accommodation, but also tours of the nature reserve, where along with giraffes, you can encounter hyenas, antelopes, and many exotic birds. Rates start at just over $2,000 per night, but it is well worth it. It seems that Tolkien's world is closer to reality than we might think. Would you like to visit a real-life shire? Then, set your course for Taposari, located just a few minutes away from the famous Las Posas Gardens in the vicinity of Xilitla in Mexico. This is a boutique hotel created in the style of Hobbit houses from The Lord of the Rings. There are only a few rooms, each in its own little cottage, with interiors that are simple but atmospheric, transporting guests into a fairy tale setting. One of the most striking impressions is the luxurious garden featuring exotic flowers and a pond-shaped pool in the center. True, you will probably not find actual hobbits there, but you can enjoy traditional Mexican cuisine in the restaurant. Dining on the terrace with a view of the mountains is a special pleasure. This is far from the only themed hotel in our selection, so do not forget to like and subscribe so you will not miss more unusual places. In the Swedish village of Jukkasjärvi, true connoisseurs of icy beauty can discover one of the world's most curious hotels, the Ice Hotel. An interesting fact, its design is never permanent because the ice wonderland has to be rebuilt each year. The material for the snowy and icy walls and sculptures comes from the Torne River. In one of the seasons, several thousand tons of snow were used for the construction, but for the artists and designers, that was only the beginning of their creativity. In its current version, there are 55 rooms available to guests, nearly 20 of which are in the suite category and are even equipped with bathrooms. Inside, the temperature is kept at around 5 degrees below zero. And to avoid freezing, each guest is provided with warm clothing and other insulating essentials. Overnight stays are offered in sleeping bags designed for extreme cold. In the morning, you will not be awakened by the sun's rays, but by a cup of hot lingonberry juice for energy and warmth. Staying in this ice palace costs more than $1,000 per day, but if you are unsure, you can rent a room by the hour or simply pop in for a tour. However, you definitely cannot fully experience the atmosphere of this place in just a few minutes. Now imagine a hotel where your room is an airplane, as if suspended in the air among Tuscan vineyards, a light breeze, sunlight glinting on the metal fuselage, and around you the boundless green waves of rolling hills. This is the astonishing Hotel CDE, inviting its guests to feel the full romance of aviation, but without any fear of flying. Forget your usual four walls. Here, you fall asleep with visions of distant routes and wake up to birdsong in an olive grove. The hotel consists of 2 Boeing 727 airplanes, converted into comfortable suites and placed on specially built platforms that create the illusion that they are hovering. Inside, you will find a soft bed, a sofa, a television, a minibar, and all necessary conveniences. Through the windows, you will see stunning views of the picturesque surroundings. For lovers of fantasies about becoming a pilot, it is the perfect option, because fear of a crash is ruled out here. Bird Box is an innovative solution for those seeking a minimalist yet very secluded place to stay, where you can feel an exceptional closeness to nature. These are self-sustaining, prefabricated cubes with a futuristic look, ready to be installed even in the most remote corners of the planet. Thanks to their compact dimensions and relatively light weight, the house can be delivered to its site by air using a helicopter. On the outside, there is a grayish design, and inside you will find a complete bedroom with a bed, chairs, and a small table. The main feature is the panoramic windows stretching across the entire wall, allowing you to admire the beauty of mountains, forests, or coastlines. An additional separate box, which can be ordered, houses the bathroom. So far, a few of these Bird Box units have appeared on Norway's western coast and are available for booking. Moreover, the developers also offer the opportunity to purchase a similar structure and place it in any secluded spot. As an idea for your personal hideaway, it sounds very tempting. Volcanic soil, generous sunshine, the azure Aegean Sea, and wild nature have shaped the unique appearance of the Greek island of Santorini. All this inspired the creators of North Santorini to achieve a new level of luxury and privacy, where landscapes, cuisine, and an atmosphere of complete relaxation blend in harmony. Guests can choose from various types of villas and rooms, from cozy spaces for couples to spacious apartments for 6 people. The villas are designed in a minimalist style, mostly in light tones, and feature small kitchens, living areas, and bedrooms that open onto private terraces with heated pools. From here, you can enjoy panoramic views of the sea and the majestic volcanic scenery. The air is infused with the feeling of endless summer, and the gentle Mediterranean breezes seem to whisper that there are no more worries in the world. In the Chinese metropolis of the Sayazian province, they are preparing to open another themed hotel, Hello Kitty Hotel. As you might guess, it is dedicated to the globally popular Japanese character Hello Kitty. Plans call for more than 200 rooms and villas, all decorated in the style of this famous heroine and her friends. There will be 3 restaurants, a bar, a ballroom, a pool, and a modern spa area, all designed in the spirit of Sanrio. Guests can look forward to interactive entertainment, design solutions based on augmented reality technologies, and of course, the brand's signature souvenir shops. Every room will be unique. You can pick the classic pink design or even an ocean-inspired concept featuring Pirate Kitty. However, you will need to be patient. The official opening is planned only for the year 2025. So if you love this charming cat, you can add the hotel to your list of dream destinations in advance. Hotel Bivacco Gervasuti is situated along a challenging mountaineering route across the Glacier de Frebuds on the Italian side of Mont Blanc. The story of this shelter began back in the middle of the past century when the first wooden cabin was erected. By the time it was severely damaged, the decision was made to restore it, and in the 1961 year, an updated structure was already standing. However, this mini hotel gained its futuristic appearance only in modern times, when in the 2011 year, new modules were brought in and assembled with the help of helicopters. From the outside, the shelter is clad in layers of waterproof material, and inside it contains a lounge area, a dining area, and 2 sleeping rooms that can accommodate up to 12 people in total. The entrance has a section for storing gear, and the windows provide a breathtaking view of the Alpine slopes. Electricity is supplied by solar panels, which provide enough energy for lighting, and small electric stoves, given sensible use. For safety, there is an onboard computer with satellite communication. Overnight stays are open to all mountaineers. You just need to reserve in advance and follow the basic rules. The shelter is open year-round, and by the standards of such mountain refuges, the price is quite reasonable. On the edge of the Huaylo Huaylo Biological Reserve in Chile stands Montaña Mágica Lodge, reminiscent of a fairy tale mountain cottage, or more accurately, a volcano, from whose peak cascades a waterfall instead of lava. According to legend, deep in Patagonia, there once was a magical mountain that granted wishes to those daring enough to reach its summit. This hotel seems to transport us into that myth, letting us find seclusion among stone walls and tangles of ivy clinging to its rounded cone. Inside, you feel like a character in a fantasy book. Narrow windows protruding through the vines create the sense of a dwelling from an imaginary realm. Adding to the spirit of adventure is the route to the hotel. To get inside, you have to cross a suspension rope bridge through dense jungle. This marvel was built back in the 2005 year, mostly using natural materials found nearby. Each room is named after a local bird, and at the top, on the observation deck, you get a stunning view of the mountains and tropical forest. You can also relax in a hot tub carved into a giant, hollowed-out trunk, open to the sky. A night here starts at around $200. but the experience will remain with you forever. Jungle Bali. The cave is an unusual one-bedroom villa offering a breathtaking view of the Ubud Valley, enveloped in lush greenery. What makes this place stand out is that the stairway to the villa seems to descend into the hillside. This unexpected architectural approach adds a special charm, because to reach the bedroom, you literally dive along a path overgrown with plants. The room is spacious, with a separate bath area featuring an enclosed tub. You can look from there onto your own pool and the tropical vegetation beyond. The hotel was built with the idea of total immersion in nature, so you will not see any tall buildings in the surroundings, just abundant foliage and the sounds of wildlife. Inside, you have a large bed and there is a living room with a projector so you can watch movies via internet services in the evening. You can choose any style of relaxation, order dinner directly to your room, sample dishes in the local restaurant, or plan a romantic barbecue by the pool. It truly feels like a fairy tale. After soaking up the sun on Bali, you could head to a totally different atmosphere, the snowy Arctic, where among Santa Claus's realm, you will find Hotel Kakslautanen. It is in Finnish Lapland, roughly a couple of 100 kilometers from the Arctic Circle. The hotel grounds are a complex comprising log cabins, the world's largest smoke sauna complex, and of course, the famous glass igloos that have become the place's signature feature. Thanks to the transparent roof, you can watch the stars, and if you are lucky, the northern lights, without even stepping out from under your blanket. Inside the igloos are minimal furnishings and comfortable beds, with the walls made of thermal glass that neither freezes nor fogs even in severe frosts. So you will stay warm and cozy no matter the weather. Take a few steps, and you will be in the main building with restaurants, bars, and all other conveniences. Kakslautanen has earned a reputation as a sort of fairy tale come to life, where many people dream of going. Penury Hotel Resort, often called Little Venice, is a luxurious 5-star complex on the island of Phuket. It is located directly on Ao Yan Beach, just a few kilometers from Phuket's old town and large shopping centers. The resort has over 150 rooms immersed in tropical gardens. Its chief feature is the network of canals and pools weaving between the buildings, evoking images of water-filled streets in Venice. All rooms include modern amenities, such as a large television and a private bathroom with a shower. Most suites offer views of the pool and lush greenery, and with the air conditioners and comfortable beds, nothing will disturb your peace. You can order food to your room or visit one of the hotel's restaurants to fully appreciate Thai cuisine. If you yearn for more activity, you can take a stroll along the beach or head to a nearby diving center. Next on our list is the Tree Hotel, located in the Swedish town of Harads. It initially drew attention because its rooms are built up in the trees, but things got truly wild once the mirror structure called Mirror Cube arrived. Designed by talented architects, it looks like a cube with reflective glass walls hovering around the trunk of a tree. The frame is made of lightweight aluminum, and the mirrored surface enables the building to almost blend into the landscape. It seems to disappear, prompting some to worry that birds might crash into this phantom in the forest. Fortunately, the builders applied a special infrared film to the glass, invisible to humans, but highly visible to feathered creatures. The room is designed for two, with a bed, a small living area, a kitchenette, and a bathroom. The interior is finished in light wood, and on the roof there is a panoramic terrace offering views of the surrounding beauty. A night's stay costs several $100s, but it never stops people from wanting to experience the magic. In the 2026 year, they plan to open the first-ever Louis Vuitton hotel in the most upscale district of Paris, right on the Champs-Élysées. The building has already become a local landmark for the construction site. A gigantic metal structure in the shape of the brand's famous monogram is mounted on the facade, created in silvery gray tones with brown accents. At night, this symbol is illuminated by spotlights, producing a very striking effect. What is inside? Precise details remain shrouded in mystery. It is only known that the building will be completely transformed, and within a couple of years, a luxury hotel with matching levels of service will open. For now, the Louis Vuitton monogram seems to hint at the coming changes, and both tourists and locals do not miss the chance to snap photos next to this unusual art installation. If all the above has not amazed you yet, maybe the next destination will do the trick. Near the border between the United States and Mexico, in a spot called Farmington, lies one of the most incredible hotels in the world, the Cocopelli Cave, Bed and Breakfast. Its founder and owner is a retired geologist named Bruce Black, who personally carved out the suite in the rock and installed both electricity and gas. Initially, it was his private cave, but over time, it became a luxurious haven with all the necessary amenities for a comfortable stay, attracting visitors from all over the planet. The interior is decorated with an eye to the region's cultural traditions. Bright accessories, patterned textiles, and unusual crafts adorn the stone walls. There is only one spacious room for guests, intended for extended visits. It has a modern kitchen, a cozy bedroom with full utilities, and a bathroom with both hot and cold water. The only fully enclosed space with solid walls is the bathroom, as the drain pipes are hidden in channels beneath the floor, running to a septic tank in the valley. It is good to know that almost all the interior finish preserves the natural texture of the rock, which they chose not to cover with decorative materials. The furniture in the room is made of solid oak, and there is a complete jacuzzi where you can relax and enjoy sunsets that illuminate the stone walls. It is no surprise that romantic couples choose this place. You can arrange an unforgettable getaway with breathtaking views just outside the cave. If you have ever dreamed of being the hero in a James Bond film, this is your place. An impregnable maritime fortress called No Man's Fort, transformed into a luxurious hotel on the water. It is located off the coast of England on a tiny island accessible only by boat or helicopter. Built during the Victorian era, between the mid and late 19th century, to defend ports from a possible invasion by Napoleon III, the fortress was left unused once the danger had passed. Many years later, these empty defenses became a secret residence at sea. Upon arrival, you can explore the old corridors where provisions were once stored, follow the evacuation route all the way down to the water, and even visit the old library left by the British garrison. Today, the interior boasts a lavish lounge with plush sofas, a billiard room, and a pub with a telling name, Lord Nelson, along with a huge atrium under a glass dome. Altogether, there are more than 20 rooms featuring refined comfort. And at the top, near the lighthouse, there is a lobby with white leather armchairs and a stunning 360-degree view of the surroundings. On the roof, they have installed hot tubs and a small pool. It is perfect not only for a secluded vacation, but also for corporate events and grand parties. A far cry from its original mission. Moroi Resort is not just another hotel in Egypt. Its name references the Greek concept of meraki, doing something with passion and soul. This idea infuses every detail of the property, from its architecture inspired by local motifs to its impeccable service. The standout feature is the pure white color scheme used throughout the interiors. White walls, white linens, pale flooring, and even lighting elements in the same palette. The resort is located only a few minutes from the center of Hurghada. Besides the delightful beaches stretching for many kilometers along the Red Sea, the hotel has pools with water slides, a massage center, and a beauty salon. The room decor follows a boho style, but it is complemented by club-like zones and bars, resulting in a truly eclectic vibe. There are a little over 300 rooms in total, all fairly similar in comfort. A private terrace, shower, mini fridge, air conditioner, and a television with foreign channels. The restaurants and bars indulge guests with international dishes and drinks. It is easy to forget your worries while strolling along the beach or relaxing on a lounger by the pool. Fairmont Hotel and Raffles. Hotel and residences are two luxury behemoths towering above the resort town of Lusail in Qatar, forming a single architectural complex known as the Qatar Towers. The buildings are designed in the shape of intersecting swords, symbolizing a national tradition. Each of the two towers covers about 300,000 square meters, and one of the projects includes astonishing designer concepts such as massive chandeliers and lofty ceilings with sky projections. Although these hotels belong to different brands, they both offer a similarly impressive level of opulence and comfort. White marble and gold in the interior finishes, breathtaking views of the Persian Gulf, and in the most expensive suite, a private pool, a dedicated elevator, and even a hammam. Fairmont's interiors embrace a maritime theme, whereas Raffles leans toward a more classic luxury style. On their shared terrace, you can survey the coastline, and in the many restaurants, you can sample cuisines from around the globe. We have come to the end of today's review. If you could spend the night in any of the hotels described, which would you choose first? Share your impressions in the comments below. And do not forget to like and subscribe so you will not miss our new videos. Thank you for watching, and until next time.